Yes, Granny. Well, dear, I do think it's a big help, with this dementia coming on gradually. Oh, you mean like to set your affairs in order? Well, yes, that, but also I think it gives you time to adjust to your thinking and everything like that. How did you adjust to your thinking? Well, I don't know if it was so much adjusting. It was more observing. I found that when I was diagnosed with dementia, around that time, I started to realize that I could observe my thinking. I could observe myself losing my memory with dementia, but at the same time understand that was happening. So I just thought, well, that's another thinking side of myself operating. So I just call that the thinking me, the good me, because that understands what's going on. And I just felt that I needed to strengthen that. So is that when you got into all the reading? Phenomenal amount of reading, Granny. Yes, it was actually. I find that when I'm reading, my thinking, my cognition, my focus is really good. And it keeps all the dementia, confusion symptoms of dementia at bay. Oh yeah, Mum was, when you were living next door to us before you came into here, Mum used to take you to the library every week to get a big stack of books. Oh yes, I remember now. She was very good at that. And I used to go through the whole lot. I just read practically all the time. And I loved it. It's interesting. I mean, that's the thing. I didn't just do it to keep my thinking and cognition going, though that was a big focus, but I really enjoyed it. And I think it's that enjoyment and interest factor that keeps your enthusiasm going, so it's easy to maintain the discipline and focus. Oh, you're really good at that, Granny. And now that you've switched into being in here, I'm the one that brings in the library books. I know, dear. And I'm very grateful for that, and they're very good choices. I don't need to come with you because you have just the right clue or intention, insight, that's the word. You'd have the insight to know what it is that I'm interested in. Oh, well, I try and bring a range, a few magazines, some photography books on outside nature, gardens, animals, Africa. I know you love that. And maybe one or two other things that leap off the shelf. Oh, well, it's good. I love it. I mean, I don't read as much as I used to, I have to say, because I've got all these wonderful activities going on. That is actually the one advantage of being in a place like this, because you have activities all day, including the weekends here, 7 days a week. So, you can go to those and keep yourself stimulated with all sorts of things, the newspaper reading, the news, national affairs, David Attenborough programs, all manner of interests and things, music, singing, and fun activities as well. And we get to know each other. And that's the way that the community builds and camaraderie, which is really important living here.